I'm Tracy Nelson. I will be your Integrated Science 2 teacher. This is an engineering class, and so we'll be building things and engineering things, all the way from physical science to chemistry to physics, biology, and earth science. So you get a little bit of all the sciences. I hope you enjoy it. It'll be fun. So what I'm going to do today is just kind of orient you for class of some of the materials you should start out with, and then we'll learn more in our Google Meets and in the classroom itself. So for right now, hopefully you have received from your PLT, this first form is purple, the Integrated Science 2 with your class code. This is your class code for Google Classroom, and it kind of tells you a little bit more about the class, so hopefully you have that one. And here is your syllabus. And the syllabus is something that tells you a little bit more about the class as far as the specifics, like materials that you will need. It'll tell you the expectations of the classroom and how to behave, how we break down the grading system. So definitely take a read at that. And I'm asking you to turn in and sign this page here. Go ahead and turn this into Google Class. You can download an image of that after you have signed it and your parents have signed it. So that's your syllabus. And you should have also received the assignment sheet. So this will have your class assignments. You want to look for that. It tells you what I expect you to do for your class assignments, how you turn in the guided reading. You're only going to be turning in the first page, and that's because your parents are grading this. So you will complete the packet, and I'll show you that in a second. You'll complete the packet. Your parent will grade it. You can fix anything you get wrong so that you can get more points, and then your parents will give you a percent. So parents, make sure you are putting a percent on the first page of the assignment. So for example, if you look here on 827, it tells you Newton's Law. We have a reading assignment. We have the pages, and then this GR is guided reading. That will be that packet that I sent home with the PLTs to give you guys. So if you look at here, page 9 through 16, when you complete page 9 through 16, the parent grade is going to be on that page 9 right on the front sheet. I don't expect you to download all these sheets and turn them in. I'm just going to go with the trust system that when the parent puts the percent at the top, they're just going to you can take a picture of that and turn in that image, and that will be sufficient. So let me show you what that looks like. So this is your syllabus and your assignment sheet, and this is your guided reading packet. So see how at the top it says guided reading? That's the GR when you see that on the assignment sheet. This will be what the student does. See how it's blank inside? So the student fills out every blank. Okay? It says before you read. That means you need to put something in there before you read the textbook. And then after you read the textbook, this is what you have learned. So make sure that your parents, when you're grading, that they have filled these out. And the answer key, it's blank. And you might think, oh, they don't have to do that. But they do. It'll just be their own answer, or the answers will vary. And so make sure that they are completing those, right? So this is the student's workbook, guided reading. And then the key, I put a giant pink sheet. Can't really see it in the camera. But this is pink, and it tells you that this one's the answer key. So parents, hang on to that. Make sure you know that this one's the answer key and not the one that gets turned in. And it explains how to do that. And it shows you that you're supposed to put a percent at the top. If the student corrects their work, they get a higher percent, and really make it known to me that oh, look, they did so much better. And you can see this better on the sheet that I gave you. So this will tell you how to grade. And there's the grading, so you can see how they have filled in the answers, and then they have filled in the blanks, and that's what you'd use for your grading sheet. So the student needs to be in this realm. They don't have to exactly answer it like this, but it should be close. So look for those key words, and you'll know that they were doing it correctly. And again, if once you grade it, let's say they have a 70%, and they're like, I don't want a 70% in this class, I want an A. Have them go back into their packet, and the one that you graded, and correct anything that they got wrong. So I'm perfectly fine with that. And then you would turn in that final percent. So do it by the due date, though. Remember, on your assignment sheet, 8/27 is the due date. This is due on the 27th. They should have it finished, and parent needs to have it graded and turned into me through Google Classroom, that first page. I hope that's clear. You can always ask questions later on. And this is the textbook. where these questions are where you're gonna find your answers and where you can get some other questions answered. So please make sure that you have this textbook checked out to you. So that's a brief orientation. I don't want to take too much of your time, and I will be available if you look at the top of your syllabus with the little picture. You can see that I have my information, contact information, so if you have further questions, you can contact me through that information. I look forward to meeting you and getting to know each of your students. I will see you soon in Google class.